everybody? What's happening, man? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it go down, man. It's Thursday. Welcome to SWAC Smoke. We got Los J already in the house. What's going on, Los J? I heard you out on the move, man. I gotta fix it. Got Jamie G, the big soldier, in the house, man. What's going on with you?
Man, what's happening, Swag Smoke family? What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and everything. But man, to you trolls, I got smoke for you. So whoever that dude commented on that one video on C Well's video, man, talking about C Well don't know sweat. Come up, I swear. So wait, see, well, one day we gonna put the stream link up and you come up here. I swear.
Oh yeah, we can chop it up.
We'll chop it up.
We can chop it up.
No sweat, bro, because
we can chop it up.
Everybody that rock with us rocks no sweat and no shot to Bama State, man. If you know Bama State offense was pretty damn bad last year, let's just be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
see, well, speak on the offense, but then you got a troll come in saying this man don't know sweat. We specialize in sweat.
What's the name of the show, bro?
We specialize in sweat. We ain't watching SEC ball, Big Ten ball. Goddamn set. We do sweat. How the hell we talk about sweat ball, but we don't know sweat.
Hey. It's like I say, bro, they be trying to get you out your bag, but hey, as long as you hit that view button, bro, I don't care. You can next time you come in, man, hit that subscribe button too, so you can make it happen for us.
But that's what we specialize. We've been talking sweat. We've seen a lot of sweat ball, and we've talked a lot of sweat ball for years now. So I think C. Wells is definitely obligated and qualified to speak on sweat ball. Because this man got over 100,000 views on his videos. That's major, bro. The man almost got 1,000 subscribers. Probably would have had more than 1,000 subscribers. People would hit that button and subscribe.
Hit that button, man. Hit that button.
Yeah, that man no sweat, man. If that dude ever want to come up,
we can chop it up.
And we'll chop it up about that. You are welcome to. But I'm telling you, disclaimer, I'm gonna eat that ass up if you come up here. I'm telling you, bro. I'm talking about this man don't know sweat football week. Man, we live this, bro.
Hey, that's it, bro.
This before Prime, bro. I know C. Well before Prime came. We knew each other like what, 2019, 2020?
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a long. Shit. It's been quite a while now.
Yeah, we go back, man. Shit.
Yeah, I was rocking with C. Well when he was on Spreaker.
Yes, indeed, boy. Back in the day, boy.
First fans, bro. I like, man. Got to hear this man.
Back in the day when I had like three listeners, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro. Los J said he in the SIP looking for you, man.
Hey, what part of Jackson he in, man?
Tell him pull up, bro.
Oh yeah, Los J got to look for him a Stabberg. Okay. Stabberg, a little boss of fish.
There you go. Hey, pull up, Los J. Look, man, we got a nice city, though. We got a nice little show coming at y'all today, man. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk we're gonna talk some quarterback stuff, man. We're gonna talk a little bit of a transfer portal. Your boy Mana is back to talking again. We're gonna talk, whatever else come to mind, man. Y'all can always comment. Y'all know how I go down. I ain't gotta tell y'all how to do it. But I guess we're going to start off with Mana, bro. I don't know if you saw this article they had on HBCU Game Day about the transfer portal.
I didn't get to see that. I heard he said a few little things about it, but what was said? I didn't get to look at it. All right,
basically the article is kind of like what everybody already been saying, how the transfer portal making FCS and lower division teams like glorified JUCOs, because the guys go there for a year or two, then they transfer up. What Mano said, let me find. He said, no, I'm not a fan of the transfer portal because it basically turned all lower levels into JUCOs to where we develop players. As soon as they develop, they get NIL deals and go somewhere else. Now, I agree with what he's saying, but this is a guy that got like 35 plus guys from the portal in the last 2 years. So how can you hate the portal, but you were one of the most active teams in the SWAC in the portal. Like the man always in the portal all the time. So how can you say you hate the portal, but you dipping in it like that?
I guess he just got to get it how he live. You got to use it to your advantage. But it ain't been to his advantage lately.
No, it really ain't.
Ain't nothing out that portal to work for him. I mean, god dang. But I hate some of these portal kids that get picked over the high school kids, because there's some high school kids that really can ball. And I think they should get that opportunity versus some guys that's been hanging around that they just got practice film, but they get there, they might be a hit or miss. So I mean.
He can pay to win SWAC games.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And he won 4 of them. He won 4 of them, so he got his money's worth. But man, like you said though, I think the portal is like it's coaches have got to the point now where they tell kids, man, we looking for portal dudes. We're not looking for you. It's like you're basically pushing everybody down a notch because you know that I can come back and get them later, and I think that's the part that's dirty is like, you almost like sending them somewhere else for a little while to get some experience, and then I'm gonna call you back, like send them, like we the minor leagues, you put them down there, and then when you're ready for them, you go get them, and it's like that's not helping the teams develop, man. You bringing in these guys for a year or two. And you might win some games, but you're starting over almost every year, man. That's no way to build a program.
No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of agree with what he's saying that you bring so many kids in, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, just because you might go to a bigger school don't necessarily mean you're gonna go pro. That's not for certain. You don't mean, man, if you go from Alabama A&M to Alabama, That's not for certain. If you can ball, they will find you. They will find you, man. But money, like they say, money ain't all good money, man. Like somebody said, man.
Like somebody said, all money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money, man.
It's like just because you go there don't necessarily mean you're gonna play. They want you. And they're gonna bring you in, but you still got to compete with guys, man. You're not the only guy there. You're not, like you might be, you go to somewhere in the SWAC, some schools, you might be the only 4-star dude on the roster. Most of them did pretty well, but, you go somewhere, you might be the only 4-star guy on the roster, but you go there's tons of guys on the roster at your position. There's 4- and 5-star guys, So, yeah, we can't, hey, I've been asking for Mano to say something, so, hey, at least he talking again, man. We know he can talk, so like, I'm glad he at least then got back talking, so maybe we get some more out of him. But I agree with what he's saying. I just think it's funny that he's the guy that's saying it. But like you said, it might just be for him. It might just be what he need to do. So I don't fault him for feeling that way. I just fault him for getting all them guys out the Portland. Ain't none of them working out. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You could have brought in high school dudes by this point, and they could have. A lot of dudes be sophomores and juniors. So it's a double-edged sword, man. But I got a good laugh out of it just because of who it was. But I agree with what he's saying. I don't have no problem with his actual comments. If somebody else said them, I'd be like, I 100% agree. But yeah, it's like, man, these coaches is like, you putting your name on the line for guys that barely didn't got any game time, and some of them barely getting practice time. You know what I'm saying? So like meaningful practice time. you know, so I you know, you looking through the diamonds to find you a good one, and there's a lot of them in there. But you know, there's also a lot of guys in that portal that's there for a reason, and you know, it's tough to kind of wager your coach's future on guys, man. So
I don't understand why Eric Phoenix still in the portal.
Oh, he not, man. He went to Murray State.
What? They got it.
He went to Murray State, bro. I was happy for him, but I was like, man, I wanted him to go somewhere to SWAC, but I'm gonna definitely watch him, man.
They really a basketball school.
Yeah, they've been up and down in football. They had a few good teams, but I'm gonna definitely see what he do, man, because that dude should not have been in the portal as long as he was, bro. That's egregious, bro. He should have not been in the portal as long as he was. But I'm glad he out of there, bro, because it's still mad people in that portal right now, bro. Like I'm talking like 54% of the people that went in and that came out. So that's my math is horrible. So you know that's still a lot of dudes that's still in the portal. I ain't even trying to do the math right now.
Last time I heard, I think it was like 5,000, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good number, bro. It's like I said, it's mad people in the and steady getting added to, bro.
Yeah.
So everybody feel like they the one that got next, you know. But man, we're gonna switch over from the transfer portal over to talk some quarterbacks, man. I don't really want to go through this. I don't know if y'all saw that top 10 HBCU quarterback list they had out.
They already got a list out?
Yeah, Coach Huggins, he do a lot of evals and stuff. He made a list of the top 10 guys, the top 10 HBCU quarterbacks coming into the season, and a lot of people really had some problems with it. I was trying to find it again, but obviously number one is Davis Richard. I know that off the top of my head. Number two is the quarterback from Howard. I really ain't agree with that one too much. Number three is Jeremy Musa. Number four is Andrew Body. Who was five? I can't remember who was five. Oh, five was this quarterback for Hampton. I think his name Mays. Six was Miles Crawley. Seven was Aaron Allen from Alcorn. What's up, Blue? What's going on? I gotta find it, but I don't really want to go through and tattle this up because I mean everybody then really went through the list. But I just want to ask a couple questions. First off, do y'all feel like Miles Crawley's starting to get a little bit overhyped? Because I mean, I think the kid's a good player. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's gonna help Grambling a lot. But I don't know, man. The way a lot of people like really putting a lot of hype on him, like he gonna turn everything inside out.
That's what I was saying, Lopes. I was like, how can he make the list and he never started? Like
he never started.
These guys that really, bro, that's on this list with real talks and backups, except Body and Musa and Richard and probably I don't even know the other guys they were talking about.
Yeah, like I say, well, I mean, Aaron Allen not even gonna start at Alcorn, at least from what most reports is. So and he missed 3 games due to injury. They also had Corey Fields from South Carolina State, and he definitely ain't been a good quarterback at his time in South Carolina State. But I really feel like I don't know if it's because he had Grambling and everybody want to see him ball out, or if they just feel like he kind of got the raw deal at Bama State, which I feel like from some of the things I heard, he never really had a true chance to get that job, but he didn't get it. And you sitting behind a dude who a lot of people don't feel like is a solid quarterback, so that does still say something about you, man. But I just feel like he's getting dangerous levels of hype right now, man, and that's scary.
Yeah, but I think how people be, man. They just want I think somebody that has come out of nowhere and just be the next big hype. You know what I'm saying? And I guess Miles Crowley, that guy, man, he might be the chosen one, man. He might be Roman Reigns next season. I don't know.
What's up, Rod, man? Welcome to the show.
Acknowledge him.
Acknowledge Miles Crowley. What is it? The head of the table. Hey, Corey Fields had Shaq Davis, and that's why he won. He was able to do what he did. And last season he had Shaq Davis, and he got benched. So I mean, come on, you know, I mean, it's one of them things. Oh man, yeah, man, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. Yeah, I mean that, you know, that's the one thing that you gotta take into account is, you know, there's no guarantee that he's gonna be great. He could be, you know, I'm never gonna say nobody not gonna have a chance to do anything. But if he don't, then that makes things look, you know, that makes things look like they are as they should be. But I just want people to kind of be like, give him a chance, you know, let him earn that hype, man. If he go out against Hampton and he throw for like 350 and 3 touchdowns, hey, go off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think Aaron Allen was that bad, man. I think a lot of people, he wasn't asked to do a lot at Alcorn. I mean, they had Jarvion Howard, where they still got him, but you know, Alcorn ran the ball like 1,000,000 times last season, so he didn't have to do a whole lot. I mean, he made some nice throws when they played Southern. He hit a little slump in the middle of the season before he got hurt. So I don't think he was a bad quarterback. I just think he probably could have been that guy, but the injury set him back, man. So I don't think he necessarily don't deserve to be on there, but with him being hurt, and you know, the odds is, at least from what we're hearing, that he might not get the job. I think that's why a lot of people feel that way. I never thought he was a bad quarterback. I always felt like they never let him do more than what he probably could do.
True. I agree 100%.
Because I remember when watching them when they played Southern, and I was like, man, they never letting him just take the top off, you know, like, and the 2 touchdowns he threw in that game were nice throws, man, like over the shoulder in the back of the end zone, you know, touch passes, man. That, you know, guys, only his guy can make a play on, but they never really asked him to do that. So I think that's why a lot of people feel like that. But I don't have a problem with him being on there if he was healthy. Yeah, I think he could have made a big difference in that game. I mean, obviously you got a quarterback out there at that time who was still not really ready. I mean, I know he had played in 3 games by that point, but he still wasn't. He wasn't settled in, and Jackson State was the wrong team to be playing with a quarterback that ain't ready. You know, that's just murder. You know, so yeah, I think he could have helped that offense. You know, if nothing else, but for the play action pass game. You know, and he, you know, he was a solid quarterback. I don't think he's bad by no stretch of the imagination. Yeah, Williams was number 2 from Howard. Now I never was that impressed with him. I mean, I personally hadn't been impressed. I mean, Howard won games, but I don't, you know, I said last week, bro, I got irrational hate for Howard, so it's like don't even take nothing into consideration what I'm saying.
But it seemed like, you know, how they always gonna put the MEAC quarterbacks a little bit over SWAC quarterbacks. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I say. So let me ask y'all like this though: Do y'all think right now? I'm talking about before the start of the season, that we don't have a lot of good quarterbacks in black college football, at least with experience. I mean, I know they got guys that can play, but they haven't played yet. So I think that list gonna look a lot different by the end of the season. I mean, obviously number 1 is number 1. I don't think no. I want somebody to say that Davis Richards not the best quarterback in black college football. I want somebody to say that, because I want whatever they own, because the dude's the truth.
Sure is.
So I think this list is gonna look different by the end of the season, man, because they got a lot of guys who haven't started yet, haven't played yet. That's gonna be putting up some good numbers, So we'll find out. We'll find out for sure. Yeah, that's I think that's why when I do lists, I don't ever include newcomers because we could pick any transfer or any freshman and be like, this dude gonna be the truth. You can pick a guy off of potential, but I don't like to do that because I just don't feel comfortable with that. But that was not a lot of spelling a SWAC. There was not a lot of quarterbacks coming back that played well. Oh, that reminds me. Number 8, I think, was Trayvon Connolly from Prairie View. That I don't know why they just snapped it to my head, but I think he was number 8 on that list.
Oh, wow, okay.
Which,
he was more so of a running back in my opinion.
He's not a bad passer, but they didn't really throw the ball a lot last season. So whenever you saw him throw the ball, it was because they had to, and he didn't always make the throws. I also don't think he had the best. I also don't think he had a lot of really good receivers on that team. And like you say, they ran the ball like crazy, and he was like the 3rd running back on that team. So let me tell y'all something that's scary, man. When you think about this, if Bashawn McCray came back, he would be on that list, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He really would be. I mean, you can't argue that. He really would be on the list.
He was fifth. He was 5th in the league in passing yardage. Now, I mean, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying when you look at raw numbers, he was 5th in the league, so he'd have been on that list for sure. And I know people would have had problems. Yeah, I think Draylen Ellis is a solid quarterback too. I mean, I really had a good time at Austin Peay. And then he got hurt at Tennessee State, but he's a talented guy. Can he stay healthy? That's that. I mean, if a quarterback can't stay healthy, it's a tough going for him, man. I mean, look at Davis at Alabama State. He get hurt a lot, I mean, he missed parts of games here and there with injuries. That stops you, man. That stops your development. That stops people from seeing you in action. And when you got and I don't want to pick on Bama State, but when you got a team that scored less than 20 points almost half the time during the season, you need a consistent guy back there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You scored 14 points against Pine Bluff, bro. I don't want to hear you say nothing else, bro. And that ain't necessarily it's kind of a shot at Pine Bluff, but it's more a shot at them. You scored 14 points against Pine Bluff, bro. Pine Bluff was giving up 50 pieces all over.
Right. They offense. I don't know. It just wasn't too bad running, man, but it just that passing just couldn't get going. That was the main issue. I think they need to fix the whole line a little bit too.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the thing is, bro, they got some solid receivers, bro. They got 3 or 4 solid guys that can make plays. So they just need somebody to get them the ball, and that's one thing about when you look at a team. Even though they ain't got no receivers, but if the quarterback ain't good or the quarterback ain't consistent, you never know if they can catch the ball because you don't throw to them. So with all that being said, man, right now, I guess it's really 2 quarterbacks in the SWAC that you can say are the top. Who's your top guy?
It's no question. I think I have Musa and Body, man. I mean that's because they proved it.
So which one of the 2 you going Musa first?
Dang, that's a toughie.
They both bring something different to the table.
Woo. When Musa under pressure, he ain't hitting on nothing.
Yeah, that's where he struggles.
Let me not say it like that. Yeah, he struggles. Let me not say it like that. Yeah, he kind of struggles. Body, I go with Body, man. I think Body is I think Body to me is a better athlete than Musa.
Oh yeah.
I think Musa it might be. Now, when he has protection and time, he can really pass the football. He's a great thrower of the football. But I think I'll take Body.
I kind of feel the same. If you give me, and it's not his fault necessarily, but if you give me the 2021 Andrew Body as a freshman, the one that I mean, I feel like the offense handcuffed him a little bit last season. My TSU people could chime in on that. I mean, they didn't throw the ball as much last season, which I don't really understand. But I feel like he's a guy with his legs, he can hurt you. With his arm, he can hurt you. He knows where he want to go with the football. He don't really make a lot of mistakes. So that's the kind of guy you want. I mean, I want a guy who can make something happen if the play break down. But I think right now, I mean, it ain't really nobody that's coming in. I mean, that's already here. I feel is in that top group. So I feel like it's two guys right now, man, and you can't go wrong with either one of them. Musa had Xavier Smith last year, and he made sure to throw him the ball all the time. I mean, the dude had double the touchdowns, almost everybody on the team. I think they need some, receivers is where his help is needed at because the backfield is loaded. They got tons of guys that can run the ball. So I think if they trust, I don't know what the issue was, but I think if they allow him to open up and pass more, the offense is going to be even better. But when you can do more with less, then you always gonna end up in a better position than me.
I just want to know who's gonna be Bethune's quarterback. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be Five Bluff quarterback? There's still a lot of just questions.
It's still a lot.
Coming into this season, man.
Who gonna be Southern quarterback?
I'm like, I was sitting there thinking about the list. I want to work on the preseason list coming up soon, but I don't. It's gonna be so hard to try to compile this list. It really is because it's just a lot of unknown questions.
That's why like I say, bro, like I can't, almost every team in the league, but a couple are bringing or having new starting quarterbacks. I think it's 4 teams that necessarily going to have the same quarterback. I guess 5 you got Alabama and them, but that's still kind of iffy to me. But it's still a lot of guys coming in that we don't even know, man. This first couple of games of the season gonna be real interesting to see these quarterbacks try to get going. So hopefully some of these teams got some good run games, man, to kind of take the pressure off of them boys, man. So they ain't got to try to put that ball around it like that. But so who you think will be starting at Jackson? You think Brown gonna start?
I guess it's gonna be most likely probably Jason Brown. I think Phillip Short probably a good hot second, or possibly Grayson Thompson be the second guy. But I think it'd probably a toss up between McDonald and the Jacoby Morgan. So I think John McDonald's a great athlete, though. I really do. I think he would be suited at another position, honestly. This is my opinion.
Yeah, a guy like that, you got to get him on the field somewhere.
Yeah, some way, some form, because, man, he put up numbers at Ridgeland High. He really did.
Yeah, see, I like guys like that if they receptive to doing other things because you can get a lot out of them, man. And you can always I don't know how much time he got left, but you can always dangle that quarterback over him, as a carrot, you know what I'm saying, and get him to do other things till that come around. If it do come around, I mean, hell, look at his coach. His coach turned out to be one of the best wide receivers at Jackson State. So, I mean, if you want to look at a guy that moved positions that he didn't have, he could have been like, nah, I don't want to, but he did, and he balled out. So, I mean, position change ain't always the end of the world, man. I always like TSU running game, man. I think a lot of people sleep on their running game.
Yeah, they had really good.
They're gonna come at you. You know, they gonna come at you. And like I say, when you got to account for the quarterback in that mix too, that makes it even more dangerous, man. So I'm getting ready to see.
No, I don't think we in no trouble, man. Adrian. You
already know how you get down, bro.
I know how you get down, man. No, I don't think we in no trouble by no means, man. I just think, man, if you've been watching the video, them boys working, man. I'm talking about they got a new swag about them, man. It's a new culture coming in there, man. I'm talking about they ain't talking no, they just putting their head down working.
I mean that,
and they adopting TC's work. I mean, his persona is, I guess is how you do things, So yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I always said, man, players take on the identity of the coach. And if your coach is the type of guy that just put his head down and work, then you're gonna do the same. If your coach is a talker, then your team gonna talk. I mean, that neither one is wrong. Neither one is wrong. But if your coach come in and this is the perfect time for a guy to come in and put his stamp on his program, then the guy's gonna follow his lead. And like you said, they putting their head down and working. That's gonna be a problem for people, man. I still feel like if you're gonna get JSU, bro, you gotta get them earlier, bro. So September 9th is the best time to get them. Before they get rolling, bro.
Man, listen. I think FAMU I think South Carolina State in trouble. I definitely know FAMU in trouble.
Man, FAMU said they got something for y'all.
I don't care. It ain't been a whole lot of nothing for the last couple of years, man. Even when we were bad, we were still winning.
See, that's the one thing I like. At least I can say when y'all was bad, we was beating y'all, bro. So it was like, y'all got that 3-game streak right now, but at least we had a streak that y'all broke. So it's like I at least got something to answer about, bro. You say that somebody from FAMU, they got to go back to I don't know when the 90s, the early 2000s. Like, man. But yeah, I think
I tell you, like we were saying, somebody was saying though, if it's another 50-piece,
if it's a 50-piece, bro, them dudes gonna be broken.
We don't say nothing else. FAMU has nothing else to say for the rest of the year.
It's a 50-piece, bro. If it's a 50-piece, everybody gotta be on notice, bro. But I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people sleeping on Southern, and I've been harsh on Southern, bro. But when you look at a lot of what they got, man, I feel like Southern got guys, man. We got a deep running back room with guys that have played. We got a deep receiver room. We got our offensive line lost 4 guys, but we had a lot of guys play behind them. So that's a good thing. Now they ain't necessarily those guys, but they got the potential. Quarterback is the question, man. So it probably take a couple of weeks to get things right. I think we're gonna be in the mix. I think we're gonna be in the mix.
I'm just glad Valley. I'm glad. What was that little short quarterback that Valley had picked up from Portland State? The little short guy, man.
You talking about Jelani Easton?
Easton, man. I'm so glad he gone.
I know that dude been there like 10 years.
No, man, he just sometimes, man, he just wasn't it, man. He just wasn't it.
If like Blue say, bro, if JSU put 38 on FAMU, bro, Willie need to go ahead and make that call, bro. They better make that call. He better, bro. You got to go with your strength, bro. Southern roster been built to run the football since Odoms was there. You can't turn it around and go to a passing offense with the guys that you already got. Just be smart, run the ball. I mean, and throw when you got to. It can work. But you got to trust your guys, man. You know, I mean, I don't even know if we, and I ain't saying it to talk noise, but I don't even know if they got enough football to give everybody carries in that backfield, bro. You know, so I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see, but I'm excited, bro. This season got me hyped, man. And shout out to Southern for finally getting mobile ticketing, bro. Thank you, Jesus. We finally came out the dark ages, man.
Yeah, but I know a lot of, you know, I was looking at Adrian comment. He said that RPO and Jason Brown don't mix, but I honestly feel like it's not very going to be very much tweaking of Jackson State offense, because you don't want to just change the whole thing. Because I think their strength going to be passing anyway, because they got so much talent and receiver is still. But I think they're going to be able to run the football a whole lot better than they did last year. I really do believe that.
And I mean, I think they're gonna use the tight ends a lot too. So DJ Stevens gonna be busy, bro.
Yeah.
And I always feel like a good tight end gonna always do well in this league, bro. Always gonna do well in this league.
And that's been proven, because a lot of teams that has won championships had a great tight ends.
Yeah, I mean, because it just gives you an option, bro. You know, you can work the middle of the field with that guy. I know Norfolk had to vacate that 2011 title. Well, Coach Worm got a long road ahead of him, bro. He got a long road. I hate that. I hate that's happening to my boy, man. I hate that, man. I hope we can get it together, man. I hope we can get it together. But what's up, Craig, man? What's going on?
Craig Hall.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
H-Town representing. But I hate it for my boy Worm, man. Worm might get the X, man.
Ooh. Come on back to the SWAC, man.
He really should have, man. I mean, you know, a lot of people wasn't happy with him because he couldn't beat Alcorn, but he didn't lose to nobody else, man. He lost to, I can almost name his SWAC losses that wasn't Alcorn. He lost to Prairie View once. He lost to Grambling like two times, and that's it. He lost nobody else. That's it. He just couldn't beat Alcorn, man. I like I don't know who else they got, man, but I like Thomas at Valley, man. That dude's a nice power runner, man. I was impressed with him carrying the ball last season. I think Valley gonna surprise some people, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of afraid of, man, because you don't know what the heck they got. You know what I'm saying? Like
Valley
they gonna surprise somebody, man.
Valley gonna get somebody, bro. Valley gonna get somebody, man. Hey, better late than never, man. Hey, we glad you're here. I don't know who, but Valley gonna get somebody. I think they're gonna get Bama State for sure in Itabena, bro. You know it's deadly in Itabena, bro. Like you go up there, your whole game plan changed, man. That's my upset. That's my upset pick, bro. I think Valley gonna get Bama State, bro.
I think Valley gonna win their first game with Central State. I think they're gonna
win that game, bro. That's a good start for them, bro.
I think they're gonna beat Delta State. I really do.
And people might think this is crazy because Delta State a D2 team, but if Valley can beat them, bro, that shows you that Valley is on a come up, bro. Because I mean, obviously Delta State is a tough matchup. Oh, if they can, if Valley beats either one of three teams, people are gonna put it on the team that they beat. They ain't gonna give Valley no credit. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Valley beat either one of the teams, it ain't gonna be Valley get the credit. It's gonna be what happened to North Carolina Central. what happened to Fam? Fam, you lose to Valley.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're gonna have to really watch out, man. That's a team, man. They got a young coach, man, and that dude hungry, man. That man said he looking to get somebody, man.
Hey, if Valley beat FAMU, bro, gonna be self-inflicted.
Right. I hope Valley do beat FAMU. That would make my whole year happy. They beat FAMU.
And I'm hyped. I'm excited for Valley, man. So I'm riding with Valley this year, man. I'm still Southern, y'all. Don't get that twisted, but I'm riding with Valley this year, man. We don't play. Valley the only SWAC team we don't play this year, so I'm riding with Valley, bro. Valley gonna get somebody.
That's good.
What's up, Law? What's going on, boy? Got the Pine Bluff in the house. What's going on? And salute.
What you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say salute to Bethune-Cookman for playing Southern in Jacksonville this year. So
okay. Oh, little Bill up there, crazy cool Coach Wood.
Hey, y'all, can a brother get a Valley shirt, man? Y'all holler at your boy. I'll wear that thing around Baton Rouge like it ain't nothing. Hey, my TSU people don't know, but I wear my Andrew Body shirt all over the city, man. I had a dude want to fight me in the store one time for wearing that shirt.
Oh wow, man.
Hey, what you got that? You from Texas Southern? Like, nah, I'm from Southern. Like, why you wearing that shirt around here, man?
Man, don't get knocked off in Baton Rouge. You know them jokers crazy, man.
I know, bro. I know. I mean, man, I think any improvements Southern can make to the game day atmosphere, and they showing some kind of push forward in the facilities, man, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm actually excited to see that take place, man. LED lights in Montfort. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's make it happen. Oh, what's up, Doc? Got Doc Holiday in the house, man. Y'all definitely check out Doc, man. HBCU Overdrive, man. Check him out. I mean, I already know y'all do, so I shouldn't even have to say it like that. I already know y'all check him out. So, but man, we appreciate you coming through, man. That's what's up.
I gotta address Crook though. My man Crook said they beat JSU, boy. If they do beat JSU, bro. If they beat JSU, they probably ain't gonna win another game, bro.
Yo, they gonna be too hype, bro.
Because man, Valley can go out to now Jake stay all they
I don't know who they play
at Super Bowl, bro. They'll probably won't play like that for the rest of the season. Like, and then that game in Independent, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. You know they get up for Jackson in Valley, bro. They always have, bro.
They do. They really do, man.
Yeah, I'm advise
toxic, man.
Bro, it just log off, bro. Because you talking about the force of 10 sons, man. Everybody going. Y'all know y'all be talking about the coalition. Shit, boy, everybody gonna gang up on that. Bro, they play Alcorn the next week out of Jackson, bro. Alcorn gonna put 100 on them if they beat Jackson, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta go to Alcorn, bro. You know they ain't gonna be ready at all when they go to the reservation, man.
Speaking of the reservation,
no class in Valley if they beat Jackson, bro.
I like going to that game, man, when we play Valley up there, man. It'd be it's a heated rivalry, but it's also a nice atmosphere. Like they have a nice atmosphere for tailgating and stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
I really enjoy it up there.
I always enjoy going up there, man. It's a ride from here, but I always enjoy going up there, man. I ain't been to Valley in a minute, so I was looking forward to going to Valley a couple years ago, but they moved the game to Jackson, so we had to sit in that hot ass sun and bake, bro.
Oh yeah, when they had that little class. Didn't Southern play Valley and Jackson too?
Yeah, we played Valley that Sunday. Y'all played that Saturday. We played that Sunday. Doc said y'all putting 60 on Valley.
Who did we play? Did we play Delta State?
Y'all played Delta State. I think that was the weekend y'all played Delta State, and we played Valley. Man, it was hot as hell in that stadium that day. Good Lord.
Yeah,
1 o'clock.
That was a hot ass weekend. I remember. It sure was.
Bro, 1 o'clock? Oh my God. We were roasting up in that thing.
I forgot. I don't know why I didn't go to that game, because it seemed like if you bought your ticket for that game, that you could go to the next game for free.
Shit, we needed all. Yeah, but we needed all the people we can get up in that place that day, boy. Jesus Christ, it was hot up in that thing, man. Like, I hate day games, man. Especially sitting on them down bleachers, man. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. If y'all even get close to 60, Valley cutting the scoreboard off, bro. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna let that happen, bro. But they gonna bring Willie Titan back before that happens, bro.
It's hard. You know what? To be honest, let's think about it though. Last few times J-State had played up there in Valley, they ain't never put 60 on Valley up there. I mean, I know Ontario played, it was close. When we had my boy Casey play, it was close. It was close with Shador. Man, that game was so weird. I was glad when that was over. But to be honest, ain't nobody last few years. They ain't nobody put 60 on Valley in Valley.
No, it been, bro. I think we hit 50 up there one time, but it was hard work, bro.
It's hard to put 56 on Valley up there, man.
It's hard to put 25 on them boys up there, bro. It's something about that. And I remember, I think it was in 19, bro. Valley was winning against Jackson. Y'all had to win that game in overtime.
Yeah, but man.
They tough up there, bro. They're a whole different beast up there. I always said, bro, if Valley can play on the road like they play at home, they be tough, bro. It do, man. If you fall behind like 10 to 7 or something like that, bro, the grass get like 3 inches taller. And if they go, hey, ask Prairie View, bro. Prairie View fell behind like 17 or 7, and that grass was like a foot high, bro. They couldn't move no more.
But speaking of like bad home losses, well, who has bad home losses in SWAC football recently? Like who?
Conference games or any game?
Yeah, well, it could be conference, non-conference, whatever. Because I'm trying to think like
Pine Bluff. Sorry, Law. Pine Bluff, bro.
Who went off in Pine Bluff and just blew them out like that?
Shit, we went up there last what that was in 21. They beat them 37-7 on their homecoming. It's actually 37-0. They scored with like a minute left. And y'all know our 21 team was not good. Kobe Dillon ran for almost 300 yards on them dudes, bro. It was crazy. But I think that was in Houston. I was gonna say TSU put 50 piece on them, but I think that was in Houston. Yeah, it don't really get much worse than that at home in recent years, bro.
Yeah. That game probably was the worst SWAC loss in quite a while. I think that at a home venue.
Yeah, I think
come to think about it, that probably was the worst. Because I mean, a lot of teams, you know, but ain't nobody that took no pull on the ass whooping like that. But Alabama and him.
I mean, bro, if you gonna take an ass whooping, bro, you gotta take it on the road, bro. Don't take no ass whooping at home, bro. You gonna get shut out, bro. Get shut out on the road, bro. Hey, we did them like that for stomping on our logo in the spring, bro. They thought we forgot.
Oh, speaking of ass whooping, I know Southern whoop Prairie View ass in their own stadium too. that pregame fight.
Yes, indeed. That took all the starch out them boys, bro. Crazy thing was, bro, they was winning at the half, bro, 13-10, and They came out the third quarter and act like they didn't want to play football no more.
Oh, dude.
That was payback for that ass whooping they gave us at homecoming. I don't know why I blocked that game out, bro. That was a 20-point loss on homecoming. The Prairie View, bro. Talk about.
Yeah, man.
Woo, bro. I forgot about that one, man. That loss hurt, bro. Good God, that hurt. Watch your team get the brakes beat off of you like that, bro. Like, oh my God. Man, we play teams like that for homecoming because our crowd gonna come regardless of who we playing for homecoming. Plus, we want to win homecoming. We don't want to lose homecoming. But I'm gonna tell you though, but back in the day, our homecomings used to be hard, bro. We used to play FAMU for homecoming sometimes. We used to play Jackson for homecoming sometimes. Play Nicholls State for homecoming. The only homecoming they won when I was in college, bro, we beat Texas College, bro. We lost to Texas Southern on homecoming, bro. Like we used to lose homecoming almost all the time. We used to hardly ever win a homecoming, bro. I'm glad we played the game for homecoming. I want to see a dub, bro.
I know that's right.
Hey, we gonna have a SWAC opponent for homecoming next year because we ain't got no D2 teams on our schedule coming up. We playing Lincoln for homecoming.
Grambling lost to Texas Southern.
41-7.
Was that what they went in the hole and did that? Or was that at Texas? Or was that in Houston? They did it.
Say, Blue, I don't want to play Nicholls for homecoming no more, man. We used to. I got y'all know I love story time, bro. In '93, we beat Alcorn and Steve McNair, bro, and they tore down the goalpost. We had Nicholls State for homecoming the next week, bro. They came in there and beat us 28-7. Oh, bro, that was you talking about a letdown, bro.
So y'all go and beat Steve McNair in his prime at Alcorn, and then go the next week and lose to Nicholls State.
Both at home. We beat Alcorn by we beat McNair by 17 points at home, bro.
What? Wow.
And then turn around and lose to Nicholls State 28-7. Hey, I don't like this. Hey, you want to keep it real, bro? I don't like to see those kind of games, but them, it is what it is, bro. Like, I'd rather a real opponent for homecoming. I won't play Florida Memorial for homecoming, bro. That game was in Houston when they beat them. They got to go to hole this year. They got to go to hole this year.
Give Campbell a rematch. I'd like to see that.
Oh no, we're not playing FAMU for homecoming. We're playing Lincoln for homecoming. Yeah, man, it don't make no sense to lose to a team like Nicholls State, bro. It never make no sense. It never make no sense to lose to a team like Nicholls State, bro. I remember Nicholls State to be 0-10 or 0 whatever and beat us, and then lose the next 10 games till they play Southern again, bro. Like, come on, man, that's not. And ain't nothing wrong with being homecoming bait. Texas Southern, they spoiled a couple homecomings last year, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I know they spoiled Alcorn homecoming. Oh my gosh. I know they spoiled that home. Who else played homecoming they spoiled? I know Alcorn.
They played somebody else. I'm trying to think who else they played for homecoming. Los J. I know Los J. Tell us. Yeah, that hole that ground they play in, man. They be tough up there now.
Because I know Grambling lost to FAMU in the hole.
Yeah, they barely did.
That was a pretty good game too.
I don't think Dooley gonna even. I don't want Dooley to try to get that high, man. I just want to get out the game, man. I don't care if it's like 42-7. I don't care, bro. I just want to get out. Oh, they play Pine Bluff for homecoming.
I know one thing. I'm still taking. I guess I still got PV over Texas Southern Labor Day Classic. I don't care. I stand on that.
Oh, you standing on it?
I'm standing on it, man.
The streak gonna continue.
The streak gonna. Hey, the streak hard to beat. Hey, hey, acknowledge PV, baby. They the ones, baby.
They got, man. TSU got to get past them boys this year, bro. They got to, bro. they got to, man. They got to. But it got lost in the shuffle. We talked about it, but man, shout out to Southern for not having no D2 games on the schedule next year, bro. Thank you for not having Lincoln on the schedule for next year. I was scared we're gonna play them boys again, bro.
Yeah, man.
And we ain't got to go. And we ain't got to go to Nickel State till 2027. So salute to Southern for getting the first home game in the series, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how many people in the Thibodeau, bro, but it ain't really fun to go down there.
Yeah, so, I still hold it with Low J, man. If Texas Southern win, he get to host the show. He get to host the show. He get to host SWAC Smoke in my place. But I still take PV. I think PV still gonna continue that streak, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they still got this streak on y'all, man.
Wow.
What's that?
Oh yeah, we got a nice little non-conference schedule now. I hate that we got to go. I don't know. I ain't gonna complain because I've been complaining about the schedule before. But McNeese, bro, I hate Lake Charles, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people been to Lake Charles before, and I don't know if anybody on here from Lake Charles. If y'all is, I apologize, but man, I hate that place, man.
What is it? What is it? Woods or something? I ain't never.
No, bro. It's just like I don't know, bro. It's just like a place that's just like blah. You know what I'm saying? Like you drive straight through it to go to Houston, bro. So it's like nothing really there. They got like casino and stuff, but it ain't like, and it smells like sulfur, bro. So it stinks. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, I don't know if anybody from Lake Charles, or y'all got people from Lake Charles, bro. Y'all don't come at me, bro. But I don't like that place, bro. I don't like, honestly, bro. I don't like nowhere in Louisiana but Baton Rouge, bro. And sometimes I'm up and down with this place, but we got it in Baton Rouge, bro. We the ones that run the state, man.
Yeah, because when you speak Louisiana, you only hear New Orleans and Baton Rouge. You don't hear really nobody else say anything else.
Especially not Shreveport.
And maybe West Monroe. I heard West Monroe pretty nice.
Yeah, they got, like I said, bro, they got some nice places that's coming up. But anywhere they got a school at, bro, Natchitoches, Hammond, Thibodeau, none of them places, bro. Yeah, man, like I said, I zoom through Lake Charles, bro. Anytime I'm driving through there, bro, I zoom through Lake Charles, man. Lafayette, okay, man. I spent a lot of time in Lafayette, so yeah, I say Lafayette was a good place. It always was good to me, so I ain't gonna hate Lafayette, Opelousas. That area always was good to me. Prairie View, they gonna be solid. They returning a lot of their offense, and they got Caleb Johnson running back from Prairie View and from Valley, so they running game gonna continue to be nice. But can they pass the ball efficiently? That's gonna be interesting. They took some losses on defense, so they're gonna be in the mix. I mean, everybody in the West is gonna be in the mix. I think that's the easiest thing I can say. But I think Prairie View gonna be in it. I think they're gonna be a tough team to beat. That's why I think the TSU game is gonna be interesting because the Prairie View got Grambling in a couple weeks after that, and Alcorn, so. They got 3 big SWAC games early in the season, so they can't really drop that game.
Oh yeah,
man, Valley always play hard in all conference games. I ain't even gonna lie, they always do, bro. Shout out to Valley, because Valley play anybody, bro.
Just don't play North Dakota State again. Please don't ever play them. Oh my gosh, I ain't never seen it in Prime Blood. Please don't ever in your life.
Don't even say South Dakota State, bro.
I saw that score. I thought we were playing NCAA 14, man.
Hey, like old boy with the videos, bro. That man had all SWAC dude with 3 catches. So I mean, let me see how to say this. Coming out of the spring game, and Southern had a game that Saturday that Harold Blood would be the starter, but now I honestly don't know, man. I think Blood's still gonna come out in the end, but I wouldn't be surprised when the freshmen get the job, man. Honestly, if they could come out and compete, I think one of them might end up on top. But right now, my money is on Blood right now. That's just where we stand right now. So if September 2nd, I think Blood will be the starting quarterback. That's my guess. Oh yeah, it's definitely black and blue, man, because everybody's gonna beat up on everybody. It's like whoever come out of there with the least lumps is gonna be the champ, bro. It's gonna be messy, man. It's gonna be a messy affair.
I still kind of feel like the conference needs to do away with the divisions. Let's just find out who the best, man. Top 2 teams end of the season, no divisions, and if we got to get a rematch, we just get a rematch. Because I hate for a team to be 6-5 going against a 9-1 team. That just don't make sense to me.
I mean, like I say, bro, and y'all all know how I feel. I don't think any team who didn't necessarily win their division should be there, man.
Right.
No, last I heard McCray was still in the portal, but I hadn't really seen nothing from him. He's pretty quiet, so I haven't heard nothing. But I hope he finds somewhere because the kid's a hell of an athlete. That's the truth. But yeah, man, I think the top 2 teams go at it, bro. If they, they're the same division. They're the same division. Let them go. I mean, like you say, no divisions. If they the top 2 team, they played already once. Let them play again. Let's find out who the best. I ain't got no problem with that, man.
Yeah, because I kind of hate that FAMU had that record like that, and then a team like Southern gets to go play for it, and you just sitting at the house with a winning record. And
the only reason why we was there, bro, was because Andrew Body got hurt scoring a touchdown and he fumbled, bro. And then Prairie View forgot how to play football in the second half in Valley. So I just think do it. We crack on FAMU a lot, bro. We talk a lot of noise about FAMU, but to do what they did, bro, is not easy. They basically beat everybody else but Jackson State. That's not easy to do, man, to do that 2 years in a row. So you would figure if a team can play that well, they should be at least try to get their lick back. Even if they don't get it, they should at least try to get their lick back. So I ain't got no problem with that, man. But it's simple right now. You win in Miami, you pretty much going to the championship. So
you win.
That you ain't got no excuse. You lose, then you just ain't no playoffs for you this year, fam. You lose. So it's like you got to win. Man, I wish I could go to that game, bro. I know that game gonna be crazy.
Man, it's gonna be hot.
I know it's gonna be hot. Oh, it's gonna be hot.
But shout out to they got a charter flight going. I know $575. Got your hotel, game ticket, and travel to the game.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, and that nice Uber. Hey, that ain't bad, man.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah,
that ain't bad at all.
And then I think a little $675. I think you get a little extra perk or something. That ain't bad. Charter fight, that's a private flight. You know, you might get all the fancy stuff, or you know,
I know, boy. Hey,
might get a little gin, a little bologna sandwich in
Shit, you getting boar's head meat, boy. You getting the top of the line. Yeah, you might not get a JSU and FAMU every year, but you know, FAMU. I guess you could arrange it so the teams play every so often, but I would rather. I mean, you know, a team like us, we play both of them. So
don't think like that, man. Don't think like that.
Man, you know how many people fake. You know how many people fake it till they make it in Miami, bro?
Man, I guarantee you, somebody in America right now in Miami ain't got but $10 in their pocket, but they finna wing that beat.
Oh, they gonna
make it till they get back.
Hey, I done did it before, bro. Don't know how I'm gonna take care of stuff when I get home, but hey, we're gonna live it up. It's gonna be tough this year, man, to get a team in the playoffs. Honestly,
it is. Yep.
If we don't win some non-conference games, because it's gonna take a good resume, bro. You got to have a good record and miss the championship. So you got to, the only teams I think who potentially could make it with their non-conference schedules is Prairie View, because they got a couple of FCS games, Alcorn, and Jackson State on the strength of who they are right now. But everybody else on the outside looking in, man. So that man say Poe.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You got to have. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Somebody in America that got to Miami, you just figured it out until they got back.
Bro, I'm telling you, I did it before. Like, man, I don't know how we gonna do nothing, but we're gonna do something till it. Man, I done did that in a lot of places. I ain't even lie to you, bro. Like, I done did that at Bayou Classic. We'll figure out everything when we get back home, man. Yeah, that's gonna be a FAMU first time in Houston since like the 50s, bro. So y'all roll out the red carpet for them Rattlers when they come out there, man.
Sometimes that be the best trips, man. Just winging it. Well, on the prep, man, you just be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, bro.
We just gonna do it.
I had the best time of my life in places, bro. And it's like I don't know what's gonna be on when I get home. What? I don't mind the HBCU playoff. I mean, if you're a playoff person, I would probably rather be in the FCS playoffs. But if the money is there and the traction ain't right for the playoffs, then I don't got no problem with that. I mean, if it's financially beneficial to us, let's make it happen, bro. Yes, hey, FAMU, TSU, Andrew Body, hey, Jeremy Musa, best quarterback battle. Let's go, man. Let's go. See when that game is. I might have to.
Southern FAMU.
Yeah, I might have to.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a
good
one,
one, bro.
HBCU go.
I know. Man, HBCU go got like 4 Pine Bluff games, bro. they love Pine Bluff.
Have they released the schedule for HBCU go? I haven't seen it. Y'all like
I don't think
HBCU go games gonna be.
I seen bits and pieces, but I don't think I've seen an official schedule. Let's see. They play on the 21st. They play right before they play Southern. Well, TSU got a tough list slate, man. October 21st they play FAMU. They play Southern the next week. They go to Jackson the week after that, and then they play Alcorn, bro. It's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah, so I guess Texas Southern probably be chilling somewhere in Jackson before they go to Alcorn, because it don't make no sense to go way back to Houston.
Yeah, man. I mean, they got to go to Baton Rouge, then Jackson, bro. They then play Alcorn at home. So they do some traveling, boy. Man, hey, ain't no hate, man. I don't want Zoe to pull up on my house, so ain't no hate, bro. Hey, I think that you can do something like that. You can mix a couple bowl games in there and get you a playoff, man. Like I say, if you're gonna have the championship, then I don't see if it's possible to have a couple extra games. As long as it makes sense, money and attendance wise, bro, I ain't got no problem. Especially if we get it on TV.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm more so of on instead of a playoff. I just like I want for more extra bowl games. Why we can't have an Arby's HBCU bowl or something like that? Something like that.
Yes. I'll get you a beef and cheddar, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. A cricket or the cricket cell phone bowl or something. Something, something a little different,
Yeah,
but
I definitely. Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, I still will want that the divisions eliminated. Let's see who got the best coming out the SWAC. Best come out the MEAC. We gonna play it off. See who's gonna play for the national championship. If they're gonna deem that the national championship,
Yeah, and set it up and work your way to it. We're going through some of these comments real quick. Mm-hmm. Andrew Body get 30 to 35 passing attempts. I think that's what he needs, man. Last year, I don't think he threw the ball nearly enough to get the most out of his talent. Top five games of the season. Must watch games.
Alcorn Prairie View always won.
Yeah, that's gonna be one.
J-State, FAMU. I'm going to say I'm interested in that Pine Bluff and Tennessee State matchup because that'll be the first time we're not playing in the Southern Heritage Classic. Southern and Alabama State for one. That's going to be a hot one. And FAMU versus Alabama State in Bragg.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like last year, them two teams went. FAMU barely won that game. The year before in Bragg, they beat Bama State pretty bad, but you never know. Mine, Southern and Jackson always.
Oh yeah.
I Labor Day Classic, take Southern Prairie View, Prairie View and Alcorn.
Mm-hmm.
The Orange Blue Blossom Classic.
Blue Blossom.
And for me, the Bayou Classic always gonna be in there because I just I want to see us spank Grambling. I think those are the top five, bro. Maybe the Magic City Classic. I would put that one on there because that game is always it ain't never boring. Something crazy always happening in that game. And Prairie View and FAMU was an interesting matchup too. So I think they got some pretty solid games to watch. Yeah, I think the Magic City Classic gonna determine some things. I think the Magic City Classic gonna determine who finished third place. Unless somebody can pull off an upset. Could be main or last classic too.
No. Now they gonna I
don't think so, but you never know, man. I just wanted to throw that in there. My boy E-Rob might come in there and handle up on business, boy. But I think oh man, we putting what's the asses this year, bro? We putting feet in asses. Somebody's, I don't know who, but I know a certain maroon and gray team. They getting the business this year.
I can't wait for that matchup. I can't wait for that one. It ain't gonna be in Dallas this year.
No, that's in Baton Rouge, bro. That's why I'm talking like that.
I might slide to that one.
I don't ever want to play in Arlington again, bro. At all. Yeah, we're putting holes in it like the old school paddle at school. Going into the season, I think a lot of people gonna put Musa as the quarterback of the year. I think Musa gonna not my pick per se, but I think a lot of people gonna put Musa as the offensive player of the year preseason. Quarterbacks usually get that, and he probably got the most attention out of everybody. Running back of the year, that's a good Agent Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Agent Zero all day, Jarvion Howard. Defensive player of the year, I like Isaiah Major from FAMU. I think that dude's gonna be a star, bro. He had a really good season last season, but I think he's gonna be a star this year. Coach of the year. Hugh Jackson.
Coach to the for being lame. Swag. You got money with no swag.
Yeah. Hey, they got our number, man. I ain't gonna even lie. They got our number for now. I mean, you know, y'all finally didn't beat us after a couple years, but we about to make things right again, man. Restore the natural order. Yeah, I think it'd be crazy if Jarvion don't be the player of the year, but preseason player of the year. But you know, people love quarterbacks, man. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's fair to him, but I think it's in Baton. It's home and home again. So we playing in Baton Rouge. We go to Houston next time, man. We're never going to Arlington ever again. I'm gonna make sure that happens. Best dressed coach, Dooley, easily. Can't nobody outdress Coach Dooley, man, at all. Can't nobody outdress Dooley. I don't think Mano worse dressed Hugh Jackson, man. Hugh Jackson got no swag at all, bro. So,
no swag, baby.
I mean, come on, man. Look at the. Hey, what y'all think he wearing the media day this year, bro? Y'all think he wearing that suit again?
That boy allowed to wear a damn lean suit to the damn swag media day.
Yeah, Craig, I think it's home and home again, man. At least I hope it is. I hope y'all don't put no funny stuff and move y'all home game back. I want it to be home and home. Man, if Grambling win the SWAC, I'm gonna take the week off, bro. Grambling win the SWAC. So if I don't know if we got any Grambling people in here, but if Southern lose the Bayou Classic, bro, I'm taking a week off, man. I'm taking a week off. Hey, I'm telling y'all though, man, I ain't never seen a coach change clothes before a game. That's why I know Dooley the best coach, best dressed coach, man. Change. No, I'm not gonna be able to make it up there. I was thinking about trying to at least get up there, but I'm a cover it from the studio. Blue, you gonna be at media day? Let's see. Man, I think I can see that. I can see that. I think the media gonna put Southern at least the top two. FAMU, I think the media might pick them first. I can see that. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, they do got the most. I ain't gonna take that from them, man. They do got the most. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button for sure. All right, Blue, we definitely looking for the report from you, man. Y'all hit that like button and y'all make sure y'all join the channel, man, and hit the subscribe button too. I'm telling people look out for TSU, man. TSU they gonna be dangerous. That's why I think, like I said, I think the West is wide open, man. I think whoever can get an early lead in the division is gonna be in good shape. But the one thing I like about Southern schedule is that all eight division games is at the end. So we got a chance to make up ground early. Oh, we gotta put points on the board, man. We can't not score in games, bro. We can't get shut out no more, bro. We got shut out twice last year. That's more than enough for the rest of my life. You know when the last time we got shut out in a SWAC game before last season?
Let me think. When?
Valley 6-0.
Mm-hmm. And that was like
2012. Stump Mitchell. Stump Mitchell days,
that was
bro.
so damn funny, man. I was like, man, ain't no way.
Bro, I was
lost like this.
Bro, I was crying.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I was sitting on my sofa at home. I was crying, bro. I was crying, man. Blue, if TSU shut out Southern in Baton Rouge, I'm firing everybody, bro. I'm gonna be on the nuke, bro. If TSU come to Baton Rouge and beat and blow out Southern, I'm gonna be on the news, bro. I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna act a fool, bro. Yeah, that can't happen no more, man. That can't happen no more. Oh yeah, the SWAC is definitely up for grabs, man. It's up for grabs, but you can't sleep on the defending champ either now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think, you know, it take a lot for me to say this kind of stuff, but I think a lot of people putting dirt on Jackson State too early, man. I don't think they dead, but I don't know. Y'all in a tough spot for me to figure out, but y'all ain't nowhere near as dead as people trying to make y'all out to be, bro, at all. Because some people try to make it out like Jackson State they got no talent, and that's crazy to say. I don't understand that at all, bro. I said it earlier in the show. I'm gonna say it again, bro. You're gonna beat Jackson State, you gotta beat them early.
Mm-hmm.
If they get their footing, it's gonna be scary, bro. And I don't even like to say that, bro. It hurt me to say that, but it's the truth, man. I don't think South Carolina State gonna be that much. I mean, they're gonna be tough because they always a physical team, and they can make a game ugly. But I just don't, their offense don't really inspire me. And you got an old coach who damn near on the way of getting thrown out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Buddy hanging on by a thread now. So, I mean, I don't count them out because, like I said, they got a habit of when they look like they ain't gonna have nothing, they find a way to have something. So it's tough, bro. But that ain't gonna be an easy game. But I think JSU gonna make it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, one way or the other, bro. The championship go through Jackson, one way or the other. So you gonna have to go through them to get there, one way or the other. Hey, y'all, I mean, TSU did their thing last year. I mean, I wish I could have finished the deal, man. But I mean, it was only right that y'all finished the deal. But I ain't got no problem with being wrong because number one, that ain't my team. So if they lose, I'm good. But for the sake of the conference, I need them to win. Can we beat Jackson? I say we can, but will we? That's a whole different question. I mean, don't ever ask me that because I'ma always feel like we can beat Jackson State. I mean, I thought we could beat Jackson last year, so it's like, I'ma always feel like that. But will we? That's a different story. But the team that's gonna shock everybody this season, I want to say Valley, man, but I don't know. I don't know how many games they're gonna win, but I think Valley gonna be a tough out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I want to see them, man. Let Andrew loose, man. Let him go for it, man.
Right.
Yeah, when he gave that speech at homecoming, they got blowed out. Oh, that's one of my favorite movies, man. I love that movie. Yeah, we should. I mean, bro, we should have beat them in Baton Rouge, bro. But we had a dude guard Malachi Wideman that had no business guarding him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was unfair. if we'd have did this, if we'd have did that, man, I say that about that game all the time, bro. But that was a hell of a game, man. I had a oh my God, I had a good time in that game, bro. That first half, I was doing us some talking, man. Had some people from Jackson sitting across from me. The man told me turn around and just watch the game. I say, bro, I can't. I say, you come up here with all that red on, bro. You don't expect nobody to say nothing to y'all, bro. That man was red from head to toe. You don't think I'm gonna say nothing to you?
And I'm so glad Bubba underthrew that pass too.
Ooh, bro, that was right in I was sitting right there, bro. I was sitting right behind that play, man. I was like, oh, he shouldn't have threw that ball at all. Hey, we're gonna try to do 2 hours on 100, man. You up for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best, man. I think we can be up. Every time pretty good.
Hey, we're gonna try to get there. I don't know if we're gonna make it there, but we're gonna try. Don't schedule TSU for homecoming, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tell y'all ADs. He should have started that game, man. But I've been back and forth with a lot of thought about how a lot of people looked at Bubba after that game, because I know during the season I used to be sitting in the stadium saying they need to put Bubba in the game, man, and they had an old lady, bro. We were playing Alcorn, and I was like, man, they need to put Bubba in the game. That old lady told me turn around and shut my effing mouth up. Don't ever say that. I was like, what?
Now you got cussed out like that.
By an old lady, bro. She was like, we do not want that boy on the field. You better not ever say that again. I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Oh man, that's bad. You got cussed out by an old lady. Like, shut your ass out.
Bro, I mean, she was sitting directly in front of me, bro. She turned around and looked me in my eyes, bro. She looked me in my eyes like, what you gonna do? I say, I don't want no smoke. So I started whispering it to my wife. I said, they need to put Bubba in the game.
Oh my gosh, man. No. Oh man. Boy, only in the SWAC.
Hey, bro, them old ladies at Southern, bro, they ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you, them old ladies at Southern ain't no joke. I was like, we on the same team, you know. Like, man, don't hurt me, man. Don't hurt me. Hey, we don't really speak that name on this show, man, for the sake of my boy over here. We don't really speak that name, but man, I am glad to hear he doing well, though, man. I do want to say that. So, you know, all joking aside, I do want to say that. Although I will say this, bro. Now that he's not at Jackson State, I was a Deion Sanders fan my whole life, bro. The first jersey I ever bought was an Atlanta Falcons jersey when they first switched to black jerseys back in the 90s. I worked all summer and bought me a jersey. And this was before jerseys was like popular. So, man, when I seen Prime rolling the Mumford in that wheelchair, bro, I was like, I was hyped, bro.
She was hyped, man.
Bro, I've been waiting my whole life to see Deion Sanders, bro. And he on the other side in a wheelchair, bro. Ooh,
man. Hey, it was just destined for JSU to win that game. It all fell into the script, man. You know the SWAC got a script, right?
Oh, of course. I done seen it before.
Yeah, it was just destined for Jack State to win like this. He said, I need your pop. That man went out there and throw the game winner like that. I'm like, man, this is supposed to end, dog.
Bro, I don't want to talk about that man like that, man. But that man rolled up in that wheelchair, bro, with a coat wrapped around him because it was cold as hell that night, boy.
Yeah, it was cold.
With the blanket on him, bro. Like, that man, let me stop. Oh, best marching band in the SWAC is the Human Jukebox all day, man. Everybody know that. Yeah. What my boy G say? We the Southern the band school, so we do one thing good. It's the band, bro. Man, appreciate you for stopping through, man. Make sure you keep it locked in with us, man. We enjoy you in the chat, man. So y'all make sure y'all you keep it locked in. I can't agree with that one, Lawrence. I can't agree with that one.
Them Black Foxes win though.
Damn, they ain't better than the Golden Girls, bro. The Pine Bluff Golden Girls, not the Pine Bluff, Alcorn Golden Girls, not Pine Bluff. All the J sets. I mean, you know, J sets always been fine, bro.
That man crook, man. Hey, don't talk about my former coach like that. That man crook. Oh man.
Oh man, bro. Y'all got me rolling up here.
Still won that bit.
Right, oh yeah, bro. Bro, took all the steam out of the stadium, bro. Like, good God.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I was so mad that night, bro. I was standing by the locker room when the team was going to the locker room, bro. I was yelling at every dude, man, y'all need to go in the portal and get the fuck away from Southern, bro. I was so mad.
Oh wow.
Bro, I was heated, bro. My wife had to grab me and drag me out of there, bro. She was like, you had enough. You need to go home. Ooh, let me stop, man.
That just needed a mental health day. God dang.
Jesus Christ, you talking about, bro? I need a mental health week, bro. And I had company in my house that night, man. It was a sour night at the house, bro. Ooh, man, when that fight broke out, bro, oh my God. I was like,
it must have been after the game.
It was after the game, bro, because they came on the field with the flag. You know how they used to do.
Oh yeah.
And our dudes got crazy. But it was funny because half the team was fighting, half the Southern team was fighting, and the other half was talking to Prime, bro. I was like, I was, man. I was handing transcripts. I was making phone calls for him, bro. I was getting them a new home, bro. I was like, you need to go in the portal right now. When you get in the locker room, bro, go in the portal. Don't deal with this team no more, man.
We should have been telling Jason Rollins to hit the portal.
Yes, indeed, bro. Like, man, that was a rough season, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, man. That was a rough season. I don't even like to relive it. Then we lost the classic, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna get out of here after this, though, man. But I did something at that classic, bro. I never did before in my life, bro. We lost on the last second field goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got up and left the stadium, bro, before the kick even went through the goalpost, bro. I was that mad, bro. Bro, when they snapped the ball, bro, I hopped up. I was like, I don't even care, man. I'm out of here. I was so mad, bro. Oh my God, I was so mad, man. Hey, one thing about me, bro, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so it's like if it don't look right, bro, y'all. If you see me in a game, bro, it don't look right, you gonna see me get up, bro. I'll be mad, man. Woo. It's tough, bro. It's tough. Oh, I mean, you know, they was the darlings, but you know, we're gonna see how things happen now. Man, we appreciate that, man. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up, man. I just realized what the time was, man. Man, I ain't even see grounded people. I ain't see nobody. I was in Baton Rouge in about an hour and a half, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I was at home chilling. Like, I don't even know how I got home so fast, bro. But man, like I say, man, we want to thank y'all for kicking it with us, man. And we're gonna be back next week for number 100, man. If the good Lord is willing, man. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you ain't did it already, and keep rocking with us, man. Cause we're gonna make sure we bring y'all some more things. But we're gonna have a nice 100. DJ's supposed to come through for the 100 too, so we're gonna make this thing happen, man. We popping bottles, bro. So y'all get y'all something to sip on, and we're gonna try to make 2 hours, man. We're gonna try. I can't guarantee it, but we'll get as close as we can, bro. Man, don't bring that up, bro. don't bring that up.
Bring it up, bro.
I'm trying to get out of here, bro. I'm trying to get out of here. Don't bring that up, bro.
From heaven.
Man, I ain't never been so happy for a rain delay, boy. I was in Baton Rouge in 2 hours, bro.
I'll never forget that game, boy.
Woo, bro.
When it rained, it pours, baby.
Bro, I'm glad I wasn't sitting by you, bro. I swear, I'm glad I wasn't sitting by you.
I wasn't even talking. I was just, man. It wasn't.
No, cause I was talking, bro.
Talk about.
You know how much you know how much I was talking before that game, bro. I was talking plenty noise. But man, I'm gonna leave that one now, man. So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, and we're gonna catch y'all next week for the 100th episode, man. Y'all, it's a party. We having fun next week, man. So y'all make sure y'all rock. That man even trying to call Dooley during the game. Woo. Well, we got to relive that one. We might have to go back to that one, man. But man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, and y'all make sure y'all come back next week. For number 100, I got my SWAC preview starting on Sunday with Alabama A&M. So y'all make sure y'all watch me. I don't know if I know nothing about the SWAC, but y'all see if I know if I know something about the SWAC. But man, we gonna get on up out of here. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day and evening, man. We'll holler at y'all on another edition of SWAC Smoke. All right, we out of here.